back to Soul Canyon Kitchen.
Ciao tutti. Today we're making tostones.
Oh my God, my favorite.
Yeah, so if you don't know, Deb was born in Puerto Rico, and you know, the first however many years of your life, you lived in Puerto Rico, and this is a staple.
It is, and you know, even though my mom was British, we grew up with British foods and Puerto Rican foods, and I didn't really think we were eating ethnic at all because it just was what we ate every day. So this was a staple in our house all the way growing up.
Well, I've never had it, so first and foremost, I get to try them for the first time today.
I can't wait for you to try
let's
them.
say there's a difference between sweet plantains.
Yes, right. Sweet plantains are called Maduros.
Yes.
And they use the same banana, but when the banana goes black,
Right.
then you cook them like that, and they become very caramelized and sweet, and they're really
I've had
delicious.
those. Those are fantastic, but
They're
we're not
delicious.
doing that.
No, we're doing Tostones. They're the green banana. So when you do a Tostone, the greener, the better actually, because then they're really high in starch, and that's what I love about them.
Yeah.
They're more like kind of a French fry. But I can't wait for you to try them.
I can't wait.
But our goal today actually is not just to make Tostones. That's my excuse because I haven't had these in 3 years because I don't typically eat much oil or fried foods. But my wish is to find a Tostone that I can do in the air fryer with either no oil or very little, one little spritz of spray.
Yeah.
So today we're going to try to produce that, but we needed for Margot to have the original version so we can do the taste test. Okay, you ready?
So we'll find out.
Yeah, let's get started.
All right.
It's pretty easy.
While this is heating up, the oil in the pan is heating up for the traditional recipe, we can actually throw these
In the air
fryer because
So
it doesn't require any heating up.
Yep, let's do that.
Okay.
And so as you're piling them in there, I'm just going to tell the audience the key in a Tostone is that you double cook them, you double fry them, right? So you cook them, then you smash them, and then you cook them again. So our goal for the air fryer is to cook them at a low enough temperature and for a longer amount of time.
So that they soften, because the key step here is the smashing in between the two frying.
And even when you fry them, if the oil is too hot and they cook fast on the outside, when you smash them, they all break apart. So your goal is to lightly brown them until they're soft.
You have
to
to soften
them. Then you smash them and then you cook them.
Yeah. Couple little notes to pay
Yeah,
attention
those are
to.
really important tips though, because you'll be really disappointed if you smash them. And I have a very special
Look at this!
smasher.
Look how legit!
This is old. I was showing Margot. It's even engraved on the back here from my mom, and it has PR like Puerto Rico. This is what she used all her life growing up to smash her
So
Tostones.
beautiful. I love
But
that.
honestly, you can just use a bowl, bottom of a bowl, as long as it's flat, the bottom of a glass, and as long as they're soft, that works just fine. I usually did it, either you put a little oil on your glass or some wax paper or something like that. But anyways, they're simple and delicious.
Oh, I can't wait. Okay, oil's hot and we're ready to drop some plantains in there, yeah?
Yes.
Cool. All right.
It'll sizzle.
They are.
They're getting soft. I'm so excited.
We
A possible
might.
Tostone.
We might.
That is going to be very little oil or no. I think to get them to have a nice brown crust, we might need to do a spray.
A little spritz, that's no big
Yeah,
deal.
That's no big deal. But
I love just the natural, like the wood and I mean, just the simplicity. Like this is what like this shit matters. Not I love air fryer, but you know what I mean? Like just old. I don't even want to say old world, but just like
it's just
this. This is essential.
So practical because
it's so practical.
We ate these all the time.
So it's key. Once it's done with the second fry, you got to salt it right away, right?
Yeah, because you don't want the salt just to get wasted and fall off. I used to have a Tostone partner.
Yeah.
And it was like salting and smashing and...
Called Tostones.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so these are the air fried ones. You can see the difference. They're really drier. So we're going to do a little spritz of olive oil just for that second
Just a
browning.
spritz. Just yeah.
Because they do need to get crispy and they need a little bit of oil, I can tell by looking at them. It's just a spritz.
Just a spritz, it'll be fine. Okay, I think it's time for me to drop these babies in here. Damn, I love these.
I think the best.
They really are.
Okay, now for the best part, tasting.
Yep. And I tasted one a little bit earlier, and
I know, you couldn't wait.
Let's just get to it.
Okay.
So, traditional. You know, normally I'll like break one off and split it with you, but I think
No, I'm on my own.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
greedy today.
Mm-hmm. So fantastic.
I'm speechless always when I eat these. And I do want to say this, that when you buy the plantain, let's say 1 to 10, when they're green, hard green, that's a 10. If you brought them home and took the peel, they wouldn't peel quite as easily as we did today. But they would be really, really more starchy and salty. These were probably about an 8. They were just starting to go yellow. Wow. And it was just like yesterday, and just like my mom's.
Okay.
All right, next one.
Air fried.
So the flavor's definitely different.
The flavor's different, but you know what? If I had never had like the traditional, and you told me like, you know, this is what it is, I'd be like, okay, yeah, cool.
It's good.
But I know the richness and the depth of the traditional.
Well, that's why I wanted you to have the real one first, so you can't really judge.
Like
an air fried
if you
version.
fed this to your dad, he'd be like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, you go,
Get this out of here.
What'd you do wrong today? It's so different, right? But I would eat that because I could eat it 3 times a week.
And you know what? I know we can improve upon this.
For sure. And actually we got an idea at the very end. We took 2 of the air fried ones and we had just a little bit of heat and oil left in the pan. And we literally just
Dropped
laid
them in real quick.
and turned them over just to see if they made any difference.
Color-wise, a little bit.
Flavored for sure.
Flavor-wise, a little bit. I mean, I'm enjoying each one of these. And sometimes there are the healthy versions that aren't okay. These are okay.
Yeah, these are okay. But if this is a test, which is better, hands down, traditional. Now we gotta try with the guacamole. Tostone heaven. Wow. I love these.
Yeah. very much looking forward to lunch. Okay, Deb, so do you have a remedy or just a quick tip for people who experience common ailments such as stomach problems?
Yeah, actually that's really common. As you said, many people, but I would say like acid reflux is really common. Something that I've helped a lot of my clients with is just as simple as making a tea, but it's not a tea like using a tea bag. It's taking flaxseed, and I would say I take about 2 or 3 tablespoons and I put them in a pan with maybe 2 cups of water, or a cup and a half. And then you just let it boil for like 4 minutes, and guess what happens?
Wait, what? It gets thick?
Yeah, it gets like thick and gelatinous, right?
Kind of like chia seeds?
Yeah, it's really like gelatinous, and you think, ooh, I'm gonna have to drink this. And then once it's gotten where you stir it and it's a little bit thick, it's not gonna be like thick, but it's, you can tell that it's changed. You strain it out and you take the seeds and throw them away, and you're left with this kind of like gelatinous mixture. And then you can add hot water to that to make it drinkable. Okay. And then you can add like a little maple syrup or stevia.
Okay, now I can. Okay, I might be able to
put a few mint leaves in there if you want, but it's only for flavor. If you didn't add any sweetener or anything and you just drank that down, it is a miracle remedy for stomach problems.
That's so interesting.
And I think because that gelatinous sticky, it lines the gut.
Is it like soothing and coating, or
it's amazing.
Interesting.
Really.
I've never tried that.
Lloyd had an aunt, and she drank that tea every day, and she had a lifelong thing of stomach problems, and they went completely away as long as she had her tea.
So flax
tea.
Interesting. Okay, easy.